What's good? What's happening, people? It's your boy Bunny 3000. We are here. We are finally about to start some NBA 2K18 action. I have been lucky enough to get a bit of change to get the Legend Edition, which basically just gets you a bunch of extra VC, some my team packs every month. So, it's a good thing. So what we're going to do today, as you can see, is we're going to start everything. All right, my boy Dirty Helmato, he's already jumped in and played a little bit. So, we're going to let him handle the online league that we're thinking of doing. Playing against each other, where we do like a little fantasy league, just throw all the fantasy historic players into a pool, and then we draft them all, and then we play a league together. So I told him I wanted to do that. So we'll try that eventually. We're gonna run a squad together in Pro-Am, so we're gonna try that as well. But first, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get my player with my likeness. You know what I mean? Alright, let's do the finishing touches. Oh, it's me, sorta. Oh, what happens inside of my face? Something wrong with the side of my face. Something's wrong with the side of my face. I don't like it. I don't like it. But that's close enough. That is definitely close enough. Let's go with. Let's make it a little bit less out there. I know I've got a 5 head, but we're gonna bring it down a bit. Go. No hair. Yeah, we're gonna do something wrong with the side of my face. I think we can deal with that. Alright, so we got all that. Okay, now what we're going to do first is we are going to jump into... First of all, we're going to jump into my team and get that all set up. So let's try that out first. Ooh, hey, we didn't ask for that. We turned off the music for a reason.
Start building your team by selecting a starter pack. Each starter pack contains a coach and lineup suited for one of 7 systems and a star free agent player.
All right. Advance. We're going to have a defensive squad. So we're going to go defense. Oh, I don't know you. What? Injury cards. Wesley Matthews. I hate you guys. Know you. Brad Stevens. Okay. Can handle Brad Stevens. Marc Gasol. Booyah. Oh, that's a free agent. Frack. Whatever. Jinka. Delaney. Bunch of dudes I still don't know. Some contracts. Jake Crowder. It's decent. Roller badge. Serge Ibaka. Got a lot of sinners, man. This is crazy town. Give me some, like, good players, man. Don't know any of y'all. Strategy card. 65 Celtics playbook. Ugh, that's god awful. Patrick Beverly. Who the heck is that? Now, last season we called our team the Panthers. You know, we've done that one too many times. So, this season we don't want to call them the Bunnies. That's corny. I need something good. We're going to call them the Revolution. Revolution. It's what you need. It's what you want. Albuquerque? Nope. We are going to put them as the Hartford Revolution, because I'm in Connecticut, so we'll do that. The Rev.
Now that your team is ready to go, head over to Challenge Mode under the Play menu.
It won't even let me manage the team. Whatever, man. Fine. Warm up. Yes, there are no restrictions. You get 200 points. Change lineup. It's gonna be rough, man. So let me see here. Who do I have on my bench? Mahimi, Looney, Napier, Delaney, Jinka, Layman, raw prospect. What about this guy? We got a lot of defenders and rebounders. Oh man. Which means we're gonna have problems. I'm ready. Wait a tick. Camera. We are going to go to 2K. That's the one I always use. Yes. Game plan. Already got that set up. System proficiency. Alright. Way to go, team. Everybody likes it. Everybody's good. Yep. Gonna stick with that. Everybody's on ball is going to be there. Everybody's off ball is going to be tight. Everybody go over. Yeah, I'm not worried about the post here. Yep. Alright, let's do it.
Hartford leading by 12. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Hartford, we've got
Kinda
Jay
wanted to
Crowder.
dunk, but
Mark
whatever.
Gasol is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Matthews, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position. Here's McCollum following the basket by Mark Gasol. Here's Lillard. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to McCollum. That's a floater go. And he was fouled on the way up. Two free throws now for him.
That was my fault.
First free throw is good. And so McCollum nails both of them.
Why are they full court?
Now Beverly. And there's the pass to Gasol. That shot off the mark. Portland trails by 12. Turner dishes to Harkless. Off with the layup. Beverly against Lillard. Gasol kicks to Crowder. Hartford moving the ball around. Ibaka the pass to Crowder. And good that time.
There we go.
Crowder's got the lead up to 14 now
hate
for
these
Hartford.
uniforms.
And we see it
Nasty.
all the time, guys. You get the big lead, maybe check out mentally, but not tonight.
They have this game in hand, but they're still pouring it on.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. .52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. McCollum, no good.
There we go. Push it. Push
Hartford
it,
on
push
offense.
it, Push it. Push
14
it.
points, their largest lead in the game. Beverly against Lillard. To the inside, Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Here's Matthews. Here's Gasol. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And Hartford leads by 14. Lillard on top, defended by Beverly. Fades and shoots. And that one comes up a bit short. Matthews left side. And so it's Hartford with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel
Yeah, we got it.
very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Yeah. Nothing really happened in that game.
Congratulations on completing the first warm-up challenge. You've earned enough My Team points to buy a pack. Go to
Yay, my first My Team pack. Lippets. Boo. Shoes. Oh, I got Damian Lippets. Another free agent. Jeez, free agents.
Domination Mode will let you test your team's skills against the best the NBA has to offer.
My Team Legend pack. track. Kyrie. Oh hell. Look at that. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, goodness. Alright, gotta manage the team. Let's check it out. Yeah, system proficiency. That's gonna be rough to have daggone Kyrie Irving on our defensive-minded squad. Alright, Patrick Beverly. We're going to replace you. Him. Big Shaq. It's gonna be there. We need to put Patrick Beverly in there. And Amy's gonna have to stay there. Yep. All right. Gotta do our warm-up challenges. Just gotta win the game. So, we got
What's up, guys? We are here in
Infinite
New York City
League
at
here.
the NBA 2K18 unveiling event, and we are about to run the neighborhood. Let's go.
Yeah, of course.
2K has taken over this Manhattan neighborhood, and we've invited a select group of community members to experience it. What they don't know is that every stop gives a hint at what they can expect in 2K18. All right, guys, we are at our first stop of the Run the Neighborhood event, and I'm joined with Tobias Harris in the barber shop.
Yes, we are, yep.
I gotta know, what kind of haircut do you get when you go to the barber?
Skinny the sideburns, bring the mustache in, blow out the back.
It's a lot of detail.
It is, it is.
So when you open a new 2K, what mode do you jump in first?
I just went into quick games, and you know, obviously I'm going to go with our team,
Oh.
Detroit
Okay.
Pistons.
And you were playing 2K18 before we even got.
We'll watch that some other time. 4 points in the paint with Shaq coming
Hartford leading by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Hartford, Baca is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Matthews, then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Irving in at the point guard position. 5 on the clock. Here's Shaq. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And guys, isn't it great to see
somebody
a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And then uses his explosiveness once he's gathered the rebound to throw it down.
Back to Barnes. High arcing shot. Hartford with the rebound.
You can't miss those kind of looks. The defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it.
Sinks the triple.
Nope. Take
Haven't
it.
relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Smith outside. Noel, a screen on Irving. Smith the pass to Nowitzki. Over Ibaka. Nowitzki, no good.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by Hartford. Here's Matthews, cans the 12-footer.
Oh, that was nice.
1:57 left to play in the third. Dishes it to Ibaka. To the paint, here's Shaq. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. Hartford shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one.
Got it.
Shaquille O'Neal.
A Slim Shack, ain't it?
2 shots. No good on the second free throw. Dallas trails by 12. Matthews, no one around him. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Matthews has got his second bucket tonight.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
O'Neal misses.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
Smith kicks to Barnes. Dallas moving the ball around. Nowitzki sets a screen for Barnes. Shoots over Crowder. Barnes can't get it to go.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yep, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Matthews against Matthews. Matthews dishes to Smith. Passes it to Noel. Back to Smith. And here's Barnes for 3. Barnes with another miss. Hartford leading by 9. Outside Irving. And there's the feed to Crowder. Again, the miss by Hartford.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good. Just couldn't knock it down.
The best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. It's a shot that you want to take.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Smith against Irving. Now here is Smith. He's guarded closely. Pass to Matthews. Noel, a screen on Matthews. Here's Barnes. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so it's the home team. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Action. He looks hard.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Smith is out there with Matthews. And there's Nerlens Noel. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Barnes and at the 3 spot. It's good. Irving's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Hartford.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
Yeah, this is the feel of a player to use his body to keep the shot from being blocked. Excellent work there.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first free throw is good. Shooting for Hartford. Both free throws good for Irving.
Right.
Here is Matthews.
Kyrie.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Irving against Smith. Nowitzki sets a screen for Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline. Count that one.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, tremendous focus with the bigger guy all over him. It speaks to the toughness he has down there.
Right.
Up by
Attack the
a
rim.
bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me
I
you've got
had
what
that
it
too.
takes, guys.
Now here's Matthews. Back to Smith. With the teardrop, that one misses. Shaq with some nice D. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And then there's the other team. Can't say that about them. Big gap in the recent field goal percentage between these two squads.
Here's Smith. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Crowder. From downtown, Irving can't hit. Dallas trails by 15. Smith outside. Outside Matthews. Back to Smith. Noel sets a screen for Smith. And counted. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And that one misses. Hartford leading by 13. Crowder, the pass to O'Neal. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
I can imagine a lot of things right now, but a comeback, that's not one of them.
Now here's Matthews. Nowitzki with the screen on Matthews. Here's the teardrop. Matthews, no good.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Here's Noel. Good on the bucket.
And at his height, you have to like what he gives you as a shooter.
Well, when he squares up from the medium range, there's little things you could do to stop it.
Here's Matthews. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Irving kicks to Shaq. And he banks in the layup. And Hartford leads by 14.
Noel can't handle Shaq.
And this is how
keep dumping
you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
And Matthews kicks to Irving, and he could not get that one to go. On contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Dennis Smith. No good on that one. 2 shots. And the second free throw, good.
There you go, Cowboy.
And so it's Hartford with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and
the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what...
So it's like everybody that bought the Legend Edition is going to have some version of Shaq. Is that what we're saying now? It's like, I forget which season that was when everybody had a version of Kobe. That was just crazy town. Everybody had a version of Kobe that year. So who are we playing against this time? Oh, Snappadocious. I'm playing the Raptors. It's alright. Got this. Oh, it's the fourth quarter.
Lowry out there with DeRozan. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Valanciunas, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Irving. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Steal.
And Hartford leads by 5.
Take it.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. And the shot's good from Crowder.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Powell with the screen. Lowry kicks to Powell.
Give me that.
Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. It's Powell on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Hartford leading by 7. Inside, Irving. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. The shot's good from Irving.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Will it go? And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
Now here's Irving. It's stolen by Ibaka. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Good on the shot.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
I mean, that's the right call. Make the defense get physical with you and pick up some fouls in the process.
Crowder with it. Guarded by Powell. Shaq down low. Valanciunas is there, and he gets it to go.
And guys on defense,
no way
gasping for air at this point.
No way.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
Now here's DeRozan. Ibaka sets the pick for DeRozan. From 12 feet out, Crowder pulls it in. Hartford leading by 7. Irving passes to O'Neal. Outside Matthews. The dish now to Crowder. Back to Matthews. Hartford moving the ball around. It's Ibaka. That time on the assist by Irving. Ibaka's got the lead up to 9 now for Hartford. Here's Toronto now. Pulls up on the elbow. Hartford with the rebound. Irving kicks to Matthews. And Hartford again with the bucket.
This is not the same defensive team we saw in the first half. They are giving up way too many open looks.
And the Raptors call time here.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots. And you need that kind of patience and discipline
to shoot as well as he had.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. And he tried to pep them up. He said, look, nobody said this was going to be a cakewalk. We knew they weren't going to back down or go away. So if we want this game, we got to take it from them. A lot of fire from Coach during that speech, Kevin.
Toronto trails by 9. Lobs it up for Ibaka. It's tipped. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Good D, though.
And it's the Raptors' ball. DeRozan with it. He feeds it to Powell. They set the pick. Ibaka with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. And the Raptors miss again. Hartford leading by 9. And Matthews kicks to Irving. O'Neal dishes to Irving. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
In many ways, a bright, shining decoy out there tonight. He's just happy to contribute when they need him.
And here's Lowry. Puts up a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking it.
Ibaka, the pass to Irving. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. From 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Toronto. Here's Lowry. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. 1:20 left here in the fourth quarter. Irving dishes to Matthews. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Matthews has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, just a brick wall of a screen. Knocks the defender out of the play.
And DeRozan kicks to Powell. Releases from 15. That one wide left. Matthews left side. Outside Irving. Crowder against DeRozan. O'Neal inside. Banked in off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Hartford lead.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
And it's DeRozan missing. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Matthews passes to Crowder. And Hartford again with the bucket.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
And don't forget, very accurate. Taking shots within the flow of the offense. Not something that can be said for their opponent.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
Shots good by Ibaka.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
And so it's Hartford with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.
We'll take that to the bank. All right, so we got that squared away. We might have to do a couple of games or something with the player right now after we see. Ooh, or do we want to get that gold player pack? Let's get that gold player pack.
Now the moment of truth. World premiere, NBA 2K18 from the neighborhood.
All right. just me, it seemed like it's loading up a little bit faster here on the PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? It's like when I was playing it on my Xbox One, 2K17, it felt like it was taking forever. So
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ariza. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Shot off the pick. And so it's Hartford with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes. They continued to wait out until the very
okay, I can do that.
last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind.
Sorry, CP. I'll take that W. See what other gold player we can get. All right, Kyrie. We're going to wear you out on this one. We are playing up against who? The Cavs. Great. Freaking great. All right. It's okay.
We've got Ibaka. Irving is out there with Matthews. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's O'Neal in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Matthews. The jump hook.
Oh,
out of bounds.
come
the
on,
Cavaliers will take it.
It's hard to tell how close or how far he is from the basket.
And so it's Cleveland with it. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, Thomas is out there with Smith. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's James in at the 3 slot. Now here's Matthews after LeBron James's miss. Thomas with the ball. Thompson outside. Love with the screen on Crowder. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. One-on-one fast break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Hartford shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first one falls. Mahinmi's checked in for Hartford. Cleveland also making some changes. Shumpert comes in for Smith, and it's Rose in for Thomas.
He talks so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
Now here's James. They get the rebound. Hartford leading by 4. Irving dishes to Matthews. Off on the layup. A minute 42 left in the first half. Here's Thompson. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Hartford on offense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Crowder kicks to Irving. Hartford moving the ball around. Ibaka, the pass to Mahinmi. 6 on the shot clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's good. And the Hartford lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Kevin Love. Puts it up from 17, and it's Irving missing. And so here's Cleveland. 44 seconds left now here in the second. Here's James, and he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got his first basket.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Irving dishes to Matthews.
No.
Here's Mahimi, who's back up, and the layup is good. Mahimi's got 4
Good
points
back.
now in the quarter.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rose against Irving. Rose passes to Shumpert. The dish to James. Shoots over Crowder. It's good. And the Hartford lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from James. Irving with a clean look.
Got it!
He got it! What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
He's excited.
There it is. Strip. All right, people. Gotta do this. Ratchet up the defense. Get it in the shack. Point blank.
Welcome back, folks. A glorious view of the lights of downtown Philadelphia, America's most historic city. Here we go now. This. And so here's Cleveland, trailing by 5. We've got Matthews. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Irving. And it's Crowder in at the 3. That's the group for Brad Stevens. Getting going here in the second half. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. Hartford leading by 3. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. LeBron kicks to Thomas. Oh, good with the triple. Thomas against Irving. There's the feed to Crowder. Out to the wing. From the arc.
There it is.
And James pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Ibaka. And stolen by Love. And out of bounds as Hartford gains possession.
Just trying to get
and
Shaq.
We're getting ready to come in for Hartford. Looney's checked in for Ibaka. Jake Lehman comes in for Jay Crowder. Malcolm Delaney, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. Green comes in for Kevin Love. And Jefferson subbed in for LeBron. Jefferson, that's good.
Everybody just walked away.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Beverly, the pass to Delaney. Here's Lehman. He dishes it to O'Neal. Over Fry, and that's off the glass and in. And
Shaq all
leads
day.
by 5.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
Thomas kicks to Green. Screen by Jefferson. Passes it to Smith. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
And Hartford again with the bucket.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision
Check.
on that pass.
Cleveland trails by 4. Outside, Green. Knocked loose. Delaney, the pass to O'Neal. Laid in with a nice touch
Why
off the
didn't he
glass.
dunk it? That's what I
Chips
want.
got 6 in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Thomas against Beverly. Outside Thomas. Smith kicks to Jefferson. 6 to shoot. It's blocked by Shaq. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Hartford calls time here.
I did not call time. That's not what I did. My thumb just
And new group getting ready to come in for Hartford. Allen's checked in for Looney. Jay Crowder comes in for Jake Lehman. Wesley Matthews checked in for Malcolm Delaney. And Irving subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
rolled up.
Screen by O'Neal. Irving dishes to Matthews. To the paint. Here's Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And then there's the other team. Can't say that about them. Big gap in the recent field goal percentage between these two squads.
Allen for three, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so it's the home
I don't
team
know if he can shoot
holding on to an
threes,
8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Shaq tossing it.
Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Hey, defense at the start of the quarter and the end of the quarter has been really good. Okay? It's been really good. Offensively, let's just keep moving that thing.
As calm as he can be, Brad Stevens did have one specific message. Don't hold the basketball, guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that will kill your offense. If you don't have a good look, move the ball. Maybe someone else does.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Kyle Korver is out there with Calderon. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Cleveland trails by 11. James outside. Plus shot missing. And Hartford going the other way now. Pass to Crowder. Baca against Love. And on the way from Irving for three. Buries the long-range jumper. And Hartford leads by 14.
And we know he could drill that from there, even with defenders closing in.
Timeout called. Cleveland.
He's going
Kyrie Irving really making a difference
such a
here.
problem.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys.
Puts it up from 17. Love. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Matthews kicks to Ibaka. And count it from 19 feet away. Ibaka's got the lead up to 14 now for Hartford. Crowder against James. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by LeBron. And it's 6 points for Kevin Love. Hartford with the ball. Here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Hartford making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thomas is checked in. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Shumpert against Matthews. And Shumpert kicks to Thomas. Misses the three. Hartford leading by 13. Shot from free throw range. And that one's good, Irving.
Is it getting dark in here? Because if not, it's time to turn the lights out.
It's true. We've officially entered garbage time with some fans starting to hit the exits.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Right side Crowder. Baseline jumper. And Hartford again with the bucket.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
And here's James outside. Drills it from outside.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Matthews passes to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with
Xbox
two hands
record
on
that.
that stuff.
Oh, I forgot.
It's
I'm
9
not on
seconds
Xbox.
separating the shot clock and game clock.
No need to record it, is it?
Thomas dishes to Thompson. And here's LeBron outside. Again, James missing. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's
Trying to
when
see
you
whether I can
lose
get it with him.
momentum.
And there's the pass to Love. Used a shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And so it's Hartford with the win. And the outcome of this one was...
Outcome of this one.
never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable.
Sorry, I say. We got him this round. My team goal achieved. Got my first challenge. Ah, D Brown. Check the gold player back. Some more. Volts. Okay. Can work with that. Not that I'm gonna need him that much, but I can still work with that. Let's check out buybacks. Do we want to buy back? No, we can't buy back. Please. Please. We're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna kill this dude. I hope. He's probably gonna leave. I mean, dude, I got Kyrie Irving and Shaquille O'Neal. He's got Carmelo Anthony. We're just gonna have to work him down low. That's like all I can do. Cause it's a push at point guard. Cause of his free agent. You know what I mean? Jay might be able to give Carmelo some fits, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Serge is gonna destroy Jared Dudley. He's really a small forward, so don't have to worry about that at all. Just don't let him shoot. Go.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. We've got Hartford taking on Boston.
Let's do it. He's going to wear out Carmelo and David Miller. So, gotta give him fits. Come on, baby.
So Hartford wins the tip. Now the starting group for Hartford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthews. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's O'Neal in at center. Irving kicks to Matthews. Here's Ibaka. Got a piece of it. They get it back. On its way from Irving for two. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Now Irving, after the missed three from Damian Lillard.
He blocked.
And Maker sends it back. Lillard dishes to Dudley. Pass to Irving. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Hartford shooting their first free throw of the game. Free throw no good for Irving. Anthony, the pass to Lillard. Pass to Brasino. No good from outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That's his first foul.
All right, slow this down. We need to do this for me.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Now Irving. O'Neal is green on Lillard. Down low. Stolen by Dudley.
Moving the ball certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end. Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well. That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
Irving can't get it to go. On defense, Hartford. Anthony nowhere around. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, all sorts of space around him. If he can't hit those, the defense not going to worry too much about him.
Count that bucket.
I'll tell you, such a tremendous rhythm to that sequence. Great player movement, great ball movement on the lead pass.
Anthony on the wing to the inside. Here's Maker. Another shot. Dudley's shot is good. Dudley's got his first basket.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
And they take the lead. Lillard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Irving kicks to Crowder. Maker with the double team. Shaq dishing to Irving. And stolen by Lillard. Dudley the pass to Brasino. Back to Dudley. Outside Anthony. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Crowder. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Crowder's got his second bucket.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Here's Harrison. And Parsons kicks to Harrison. Swanigan. And Lehman pulls it down. Here's Delaney. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Hartford shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he's good on the second.
Tie game.
1:02 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Harrison. Defended by Beverly. Swanigan gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Baseline try. Looney. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Beverly kicks it to Looney. Takes it from 10. And Boston with the rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Harrison passes to Bellinelli. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Lehman kicks to Beverly. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. Looney passes to Mahinmi. Beverly wide open. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
The defense getting a little lazy there. You can't give him those shots. He'll make you pay every time.
Game is too close.
All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of.
Our stars.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second
far,
quarter going back here.
Done.
Chandler Parsons out there with Martin. Then it's Omer Asher. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Harrison in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Off target with his 3. He lobs it up. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
Yeah.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Left side Parsons. Ashik up top. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Hartford going the other way now. Here's Lehman.
Oh.
Looney kicks to Lehman. Feeds to Beverly. They grab their own miss. Hartford moving the ball around. Goes up again. Out to the right wing. Dishes it to Mahinmi. Here's Lehman. Off target with his 3. Boston trailing. Goes up from the top of the key. The shot by Harrison, no good. Delaney, the pass to Lehman.
Go straight to it.
Hartford shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He misses the free throw. So Boston ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready to come in for Hartford. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Mahinmi. Allen comes in for Kevon Looney. Wesley Matthews checked in for Malcolm Delaney. And it's Napier in for Patrick Beverly. Lillard dishes to Dudley. Pass to Brasino. Basket counts.
Boy, that is not the shot they were hoping for, but they'll take the result.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Jake Crowder's checked in for Jake Lehman. Expanding his range. Rebounded by Dudley. Maker with the ball. Working on Ajinça. Brasino kicks to Lillard. He dishes it to Dudley. A shot, no good. Good D by Matthews. It's Allen with the drive. taken away by Anthony. Here's Maker. And the dunk by Maker.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, you know, sometimes your gut tells you to take a shot at the pick and then big move to keep the pressure on.
Anthony, the pass to Douglas. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the call will be against Thon Maker. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. Tupon's checked in. Then for Hartford, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Allen. And Irving subbed in for Napier. They get it back. Irving for 3. The shot comes out.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boston shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. First one falls for. Hartford making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Hartford trails by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
All right, we got to score.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
1:49 left in the second quarter. Matthews dishes to O'Neal to stop the run. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Tupon. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. The putback. O'Neal with the rebound. Now here's Matthews. Not a lot of room. And Ibaka is right there. Ibaka's got it all tied up now for Hartford.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Kicks it to O'Neal. And stolen by Maker. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other
Time
end.
to take the lead.
I love that dish down low.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Hartford. Hartford shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Bellinelli with the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, I think the defense is thinking, I don't have to guard him on the line, but that's just a matter of whether he could knock it down, and he does.
Stolen by Beverly. Here's Irving. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Marco Bellinelli picks one. For Hartford, they shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. That one is no good. Now the pass to Brasino. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Boston with the triple. Knocked away. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Bad play.
From deep. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end
Those
the
2
first
threes
half.
killed me.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Kyrie's not scoring, but we got to change that.
Boston leading by 4. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Hartford. Ibaka is up. There was Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Irving. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Matthews in the shooting guard position. Crowder.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Well, it takes some guts to pull up from three-point range on the fast break, but definitely the right move. You drill it, you look good.
And Shaq with the slam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Brucino. No good on the three. Hartford trails by 5. And Matthews kicks to Crowder. Offensive rebound. Outside Irving. Here's Ibaka. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 7 points for Serge Ibaka.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The drive by Anthony. Here's Lillard. Second shot opportunity. And Dudley kicks to Lillard. Tries yet again. Nice ball movement by Boston. Nice shot by Brucino.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Some changes for Boston. Ashik comes in for Maker. And Jarrell Martin subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Allen's checked in for Hartford. Shabazz Napier comes in for Crowder.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Irving kicks to Napier. They get a hand on it. The drive by Allen. Ibaka, the pass to Allen. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! The three from Dudley. And out of bounds as Hartford gains possession. For Hartford, Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ibaka. Malcolm Delaney comes in for Shabazz Napier. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Kyrie Irving. Hartford trails by 6. Again, the miss by Hartford. And Boston has possession. And Parsons kicks to Harrison. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now. Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
That's a beautiful jam.
Oh, he was doing some major skywalking right there.
Was that flight cleared for landing? Did they get the clearance?
Simply in his own world, totally unaffected by the defense.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Allen. Good work defensively by Martin.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
For Hartford, Mahimi comes in for Alexis Ajinça. And it's Kevon Looney in for Allen. Swanigan gets the bucket. And Boston leads by 8.
How good is that pass? Certainly makes the offensive opportunity easy.
There's Looney. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
They get the rebound. Matthews with the steal. Delaney, the pass to Looney. Sinks the triple. And now just a 3-point Boston lead.
I'll tell you, you give him a free look from three-point range, that is simply a recipe for disaster.
And Bellinelli kicks to Lillard. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's Looney. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
How
That one on Jakob Poeltl. For Hartford, they've hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. Jay Crowder's checked in for Malcolm Delaney. Picked off in midair.
And this could be the final possession of the period.
Right, they have to play their cards right. No rush, work the clock, and get a quality look.
Anthony dishes to Lillard. Boston again missing. At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely.
That's what we want. Now it's time to keep the pressure
We've got
on
a
the
great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth
home.
quarter of action getting started.
Drive it home. Get Shaq back in there. Get clutch players back in there and just end it.
Here's Irving. We've got Jared Dudley. He's out there with Maker. Anthony out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Brusino in a shooting guard. That's the Boston 5. Deep 2 from Beverly. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Back to Crowder. Beverly, the pass to Mahimi. Shoots over Dudley. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And here's Boston. And out of bounds as Hartford gains possession. For Hartford, Shaq is checked in for Mahimi. Baca comes in for Kevon Looney. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Irving. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harrison's checked in for Boston. And Matthews kicks to Shaq to take the lead. And the basket is good. O'Neal's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Hartford.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Back to Lillard. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Crowder against Anthony. The feed now to Dudley. 3 on the clock. Here's the 3. Crowder gets a hand on it. They shoot again. And it's finished off inside by Maker. Maker's got it all tied up now for Boston. To the middle. And Shaq with the slam.
And you just got to love the way he moved the ball. Very unselfish.
I tell you, he's looking to set up his guys as much as possible. And you can tell his teammates really appreciate it.
Matthews with the steal. Irving against Lillard. Irving dishes to O'Neal. Crowder, the pass to Irving. Screen by O'Neal. Irving kicks to Shaq. And stolen by Maker. Anthony on the wing. Shoots over Crowder. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. And Hartford calls time here.
Very sloppy. He's banging them threes, though. I'll give him that much. Bang. Come on.
Allinelli, he's checked in for Lillard. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Out to Anthony to take the lead. And it's Anthony again missing. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. Matthews, no good.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Well, we call that crowding the shooter, right? You don't give up an inch. It's just perfect defense.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Outside Irving. Hangs in the air. And the layup good by Ibaka.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 4. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Boston making some changes. Brusino's checked in. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Bellinelli. Dudley dishes to Anthony. Nice shot by Brusino. They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
Outside Matthews. And Maker sends it back. And Dudley kicks to Brusino. The shot by Lillard wide open. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. O'Neal passes to Matthews. Irving with it. Now Anthony defending. O'Neal. Rebounded by Maker.
Well, it looks like he's going to get the easy 2 points, but the defense recovers just in time to affect it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ibaka dishes to Crowder.
That is cold-blooded.
What a shot. He had no fear. I love it.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul or go for the home run.
Well, you've got to be smart regardless of what you choose to do. You shouldn't just heave the 3 if it's not there. Let's see what happens.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Out left to the wing. Brusino. The 3 won't fall. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Boy, now it's just a matter of getting to that final whistle. Those free throws should wrap this up.
And so it's Hartford with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said.
Shaq was
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Shaq was the difference maker. Because that dude was banging those 3-pointers. Oh my goodness. He was banging them. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. That is a great intro to this game, a great intro to my season. Next time, stay tuned. We're going to do a bit of my player so that we can get that going and everything. But, man, how could I give up a chance to use Kyrie Irving and Shaquille O'Neal on the same team from my team? Please. Loving that. A Ruby player right at the beginning and a Sapphire player. It doesn't get any better than that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. If I can.